A very warm welcome to another edition of the Noble Icon, where we celebrate outstanding people with noble deeds. My name is YAKUBU Mohammed. In this edition of the Noble Icon, we have this creative and credible leader who, within a short period of time, was able to earn the trust and respect of his people through sheer hard work, camaraderie, and purposeful leadership. He is Dr. Bello Mohammed Matawalle, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, the man who is poised to restore Zamfara to its pride of place in all sphere. Everywhere he serves, he maintains a record of excellence in all ramifications. He is a man of mission, vision, and clear purpose. He has remained uncompromised, and in all his appointments and assignments, he did not only make a difference, but a great difference, with far-reaching positive reforms and implications capable of changing Zamfara and the Nigerian society at large. Matawalle is just like a harbinger of good tidings, spreading goodness in every path his feet strode. He has made tremendous impact in all the opportunities he had. Matawalle is a remarkable leader, servant to the people, selfless, and someone who is irrevocably committed to the development of just causes. He's becoming the governor of Zamfara State, and within a short period of time sets unmatched records. Is a testimony of his integrity, competence, and verve. Matawalle is never tired of offering people-driven services and won't be deterred by any obstacle in carrying out more dividends of democracy to the people. His Excellency Dr. Bello Mohammed Matawalle emerged as Zamfara governor when the state was on the brink of socio-economic collapse. But today Zamfara is a global model for good governance. He has set a new standard of public service and puts the state on its current path of progress.
Bello Mohammed Matawalle Maradun was born in Maradun, the headquarters of Maradun local government area of Zamfara State, to the family of Alhaji Muhammad Sharu. He studied at Thames Valley University, London, Yaba College of Technology, Lagos, VTZ Bunza in 1984, and Maradun Township Primary School in the year 1979. He worked under the Ministry of Health, Sokoto in former Sokoto State, and worked as a teacher in Government Girls College, Moriki and Kotarkoshi before joining Federal Ministry of Water Resources, Abuja, until he decided to join politics in 1998 under defunct UNCP. And happily blessed with children, Bello Mohammed began his career in politics in 1998, having joined the United Nigerian Congress Party UNCP, contested for National Assembly membership, and won the seat before they were resolved. Between May 1999 to May 2003, he served as Honorable Commissioner, Ministry for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Honorable Commissioner, Ministry for Environment, Ministry for Rural Development, and then moved to Ministry for Youth and Sport under Zamfara State Government. Between May 2003 to 2007, Bello Mohammed was elected as member representing Bakura Maradun Federal Constituency under ANPP. In the House, he served as Chairman House Committee on Ethics and Privileges, the position he held till 2007. Deputy Minority Whip and Ad Hoc Chairman, House Committee on Marine Security and Safety Commission, National Security Advisor's Office. Between 2007 to 2011, Matawalle Maradun, having been re-elected as Honorable Member representing Bakura Maradun Federal Constituency, decamped from ANPP to PDP, which he did in the year 2009. He emerged as the winner after April 2011 general elections to go back again on his third term as member representing his people, Bakura Maradun, under People's Democratic Party (PDP. His emergence as the governor of Zamfara State was quite serendipitous, having come second at the polls. Dr. Bello Mohammed Matawalle profited from the shenanigans of the leadership of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) in the state. The Supreme Court had ruled that the APC had no validly nominated candidates for the 2015 governorship elections in the state, and Matawalle, the runner-up in the governorship polls, was proclaimed the new governor. But at the time he mounted the saddle in Gusau on May 29, 2019, his was hardly a desirable seat. Chaos and crisis pervaded the state. Bandits had for years taken charge of Zamfara, kidnapping, killing, robbing, and maiming at will. Indeed, the entity that Matawalle met had descended into a Hobatian state where life was solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. Interestingly, the governor hit the ground running. He started tackling the security pervading the state as soon as he was sworn in. Shortly after, the governor met with President Muhammad and requested the support of the federal government in his efforts to rid the state of bandits. He also met with security chiefs. The governor then reached out to the bandits, many of whom have since repented and surrendered their arms. At the moment, relative peace now regains in a state heated to be revealed by acute insecurity. Beyond that, the governor won the hearts of millions of Nigeria with the nullification of the pension law, which authorized the government to pay annual emoluments totaling about 700 million to former governors and other political leaders in the state. Each former governor was to receive 10 million naira every month, while generous amounts were also to be paid to ex-deputy governors as well as ex-speakers of the State House of Assembly and their deputies. Matawalle was particularly lauded for his courage and selflessness, as he too would have benefited from the pensions at the end of his tenure. Governor Bello Matawalle Maradun expressed happiness over the way his administration has ended armed banditry that bedeviled the state for a decade within his 100 days in office. From the horse's mouth, "When I was sworn in, I promised to make sure that insecurity becomes history. I'm now happy to face the people of Zamfara State, Nigeria, and the international community that I've been able to quell insecurity within 59 days in the office. The whole world can attest to the fact that peace has returned in all the areas of Zamfara State," adding that the return of peace is one of the major achievements the state will celebrate. Apart from insecurity, his government has also provided potable water supply in Gusau and its environs, adding that the gesture will be extended to all the 14 local government areas across the state. Provision of potable water supply, construction of township roads in Gusau, providing state-of-the-art equipment to both radio and television stations in the state, awarding of 5 billion naira contract for the rehabilitation and construction of primary schools are among the major achievements the government will celebrate. The International Cargo Airport project will be flagged up during the celebration. Arrangements are concluded to send 2,000 students abroad to study in various universities across the globe. Governor Matawalle administration was able to procure ambulance vehicles for all the general hospitals in the state, as there was no a single ambulance in any of the state's hospitals before he came on board. Governor Bello Matawalle's excellent strides, absorption and restoration of 1,004 redundant civil servants employed and whose appointment was unjustly terminated by the last administration. Prompt payment of salaries and allowances as and when due. Offsettings of all outstanding leave grants owed by the last administration. Promotion of all civil servants, some from level 1 to 6, 4 to 10, etc. Subsidies to civil servants to cushion the effect of economic downturn that results from COVID-19 global pandemic.
I would like to strongly advise our people to please strictly adhere to the safety and guidelines outlined by NCDC against the spread of this disease. I will inshallah communicate further measures that my government will take against further spread of this disease tomorrow.
Settling of WAEC and NECO fees owed by the last administration, which culminated in the release of withheld SSC certificates of thousands of students and subsequent admission into many tertiary institutions across Nigeria. Today's unprecedented civil servants can hold their head high among their peers because they receive their salaries and other sundry welfare even ahead of federal workers. Matawalle's love for civil servants stems from the fact that he was once a civil servant before becoming a politician, fused with his avowed commitment to govern with a human face. Worthy of note is a further step taken by the Zamfara State government under the Matawalle people-oriented administration, constituting a 9-man negotiation committee to fashion out modalities on how workers in Zamfara State will benefit from the new minimum wage. The committee has its membership transparently drawn from the labor unions and civil service. Undisputably, Governor Matawalle is fully committed to the implementation of minimum wage at the appropriate time. That is why he introduced civil service reforms to ensure efficiency and effectiveness in civil service, eliminate redundancy, and weed off ghost workers in the payroll of the state government. By all parameters, it is equally clear to any discerning mind that the government is committed to building institutional and system capacity that produces the human capital that is committed to efficient service delivery and the principles of good governance. This is one of the main reasons Zamfara State Strategy and Development Committee was formed and charged with the responsibility of developing a framework and a blueprint using innovative techniques and technologies to upgrade human capacity and organization, improve the IGR of the state to support government and provision of basic infrastructure for the good and well-being of the people, and also attract foreign direct investment to the state, amongst other areas of competences. Another major area of achievement in the fight against banditry and thuggery in this state is the cooperation garnered from those repentant bandits to help in cleansing the remnants of a few who decided not to embrace peace among them. They are helping the security operatives in dealing with these few bad eggs. Build youth, build the nation. A popular slogan in Nigeria is not just a cliche to Governor Bello Muhammad, Matawalle of Zamfara State, but a working instrument. So far, he's not just running youth-friendly administration, but also devoting huge resources to build youth capacity in order to turn them to productive members of the society. One of the strategies is the youth inclusion in Governor Bello Matawalle administration. The Deputy Governor, Speaker, Commissioners, Special Advisors, and other aides of His Excellency belonged to critical strata of the society. Interestingly, they are all doing the youth population. Governor Matawalle and Zamfara people are proud in discharging their responsibilities. Similarly, Governor Matawalle's administration in 2019 introduced Zamfara State Social Investment Program, where over 8,000 were engaged to render social services with stipends of 10,000 monthly. ZCIB has reduced youth restiveness, rural violence, and other social vices that gave the state bad name in the past. The volunteers are working as agents of community development and contributing their quota to the actualization of Governor Matawalle's lofty vision for the state. Furthermore, Matawalle sponsored the education of 200 students abroad for tertiary education under Zamfara State Scholarship Scheme. The students will study critical courses in medical sciences and engineering in some selected countries, which include Cyprus, China, India, and Sudan. The motive of this scheme is to build a generation that can compete with its counterparts worldwide, as well as use their knowledge to move Zamfara State forward. For Bello Matawalle, his mission in governance is to promote the social and economic well-being of the people, considering the near collapse of the traditional social support system, which is provided by the family and community. Government has decided to take the responsibility of providing full support to divorcees and widows who are desirous of remarrying. The first phase of the program will be launched with 100 widows and divorcees soon. Similarly, government has procured 300 tricycles for distribution to the disabled across the state. In the same vein, 1,000 bicycles have been procured for distribution to students to aid their transport to schools. In order to improve the capacity of conventional security outfits in crime detection, prevention, and general surveillance, Government of Matawalle has procured 206 Hilux vehicles that has been distributed to all security agencies in the state. Equally, the Zamfara Road Traffic Agency Zarota has been resuscitated and expanded its mandate from traffic management to ensuring compliance with the directive that all contractors executing projects in the state utilize materials available in the state with a view to propping up businesses and providing more gainful opportunities to Zamfara state people.
This is the end of this episode of The Noble Icon. My name is YAKUBU Mohammed. Keep a date with us. We're going to bring yet another man with sterling qualities. I'm not saying man or woman with sterling qualities, who has done something remarkable and something that we can actually bring to the fore, so that it will be a portion for emulation. My name is YAKUBU Mohammed. Bye-bye for now.